Hey everyone, it's me Rachu back with another video. This week I am doing the Style Challenge. If you haven't heard of it before, it's basically a drawing exercise in which you draw a character in different art styles. For this video, I chose 3 different artists with 3 very unique art styles: Lavender, Tenhun, and Casey Golden. Also, be sure to watch till the end of the video. I have an announcement for y'all. This first style is my own, just so it could have a good comparison to the other art styles. I whipped up a character in Gacha Life, just so I didn't have to design one from scratch. Since autumn is fast approaching, I wanted to make a character with vibrant fall colors. I know you guys like it when I give my characters some story, but I don't really have one for her yet. All I know is that her name is Sienna, and that she loves mulled cider and fresh donuts from her local bakery. She spends a lot of her free time in the park, where she can climb the trees with her friends and play fetch with her Dalmatian puppy Freckles. Like I said, I wanted fall vibes for her. There's a crispness in the air that makes me want to pull out my sweaters and cuddle with my cats. Now, to talk a bit about the style. I'm going to do this for each drawing I do, so I thought it'd be cool to cover the basics of what my own style offers. My style is pretty simple, with some manga and Disney influences. The way I shade is just cell shading that's a bit transparent so the colors underneath show through. I like to use highlights sparingly and only where the light source directly hits the character. Overall, my style is pretty basic, but I like it well enough. On to the next style. This one is probably the most recognizable, and it's in a lot of these Style Challenge videos, but I thought I'd take a shot at it anyway. This is Lavender style. This one is very stylized and uses a lot of vibrant colors. She draws her eyes really big, but keeps her noses and mouths pretty small. I think this style is so cute and charming, and if you've never tried it, you definitely should. It's so unique and fun to draw in. As for the drawing itself, I made Sienna's neck longer, sweater poofier, and I drew her hair with fewer strands. I also decided to add little leaves in her eyes. Lavender does this sort of thing a lot in her art, and I thought it would fit in well with Sienna's character. When it came to the shading and highlights, I was a bit daunted. Her shadows are much more colorful than mine, and I didn't even know how to begin with the highlights in the hair. As a result, these are probably the weakest parts of the illustration. I still like how they turned out, but they aren't very consistent with Lavender art style. And now onto my dude Tenhun. His style is absolutely amazing and really unique, with a diverse color palette and stylized characters. This one was quite a challenge, but it helped to look at the individual parts of his characters to see what made them so different. The first things I noticed are the wide set eyes and the wide faces. This is a staple in a lot of his art, so I made Sienna wider in most places. I drew the hair in a lot of strands, and I modeled the leaves to look like the ones in the bottom left corner reference photo. I also did a lot of hatching. I probably did more than was necessary, but I still like it. Also, Tenhun likes to add these little worm dudes into his illustration, and I absolutely had to add them. I also added some palm leaves just to frame Sienna a bit better. It was so much fun coloring this drawing. Something about the fall colors really brought this one to life. I changed the color palette to have more blues, to add more vibrancy and to match Sienna's eyes better. I wasn't really sure how to shade this illustration, but I saw cell shading in some of his art pieces, so I did that with a very dark blue to balance out the warm tones of this drawing. As a finishing touch, I added a few freckles under her eyes. I really love how this one turned out. This last drawing is in the art style of Casey Golden. She has a simply gorgeous style. She uses a lot of earthy tones, so I made sure to make Sienna's color palette more muted. Also, I drew her hair bubbly. Casey doesn't do this with all her characters, but I figured it would help this drawing stand out from the others. And now, I think this is a good time to tell y'all my big announcement. I'm so excited to say that we hit 100 subscribers. You people are such a blessing, and as a celebration of this milestone, I want to give back to you guys. The next video I put out will be one where I draw some of my viewers' YouTube avatars. I will only draw 3, and they will be picked by a random generator. To be entered, tell me a joke in the comment section. Dad jokes, knock-knock jokes, really corny puns, they're all fair game. Just make sure that they are suitable for all audiences. Also, if your avatar is a character you made and you want me to name them or give them a backstory, let me know in your comment with the joke. And I think that just about covers it all. I hope that all made sense. If you have any questions, please ask them and I'll be happy to clarify. And that's all for this video. Be sure to like and subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!